For some reason, we went up with this leadership class. It's all about breaking shit. Let's just get rid of it. Let's just break it. That's a gut reaction I can't understand. Like I approach everything with like a profound sense of my own ignorance. I don't know how that works. So people with this weird and destructive instinct, that's what it is. It's not a conspiracy, it's an instinct, have taken over all the levers of power. So the closer you get, the more you realize that the people running things are like mediocre. They're buffoons. They have no idea what they're doing. They're weak people. They are motivated by rage and envy. They're not the people who built the current society that we live in. Anything worth having they did not build, from our beautiful train stations to our power grid, to any of our infrastructure, to Harvard University, to our legal code. Anything that's great about America, protect the national parks, they had nothing to do with Yellowstone. Like they didn't create anything, and they're not capable of it. And they're mad about it. You know, they don't celebrate beauty, they destroy beauty. And they're mad about the fact that they're fraudulent and weak and helpless, actually. Supply chain breaks down, they all starve to death. Like they know that. And they're mad about it. And so they want to wreck the things that others built. This is like the oldest story there is.
You think that's what it is?
Of course. It's why the Vandals sacked Rome. Of course. You built this great. It's why people spray graffiti on beautiful buildings in New York City. They're not capable of any of this. That's why, and they have no appreciation for beauty at all. They hate beauty. It's the first thing. And look at their architecture. It tells you they hate beauty. Look at their modern art. It's anti-beauty. It's ugly on purpose. Because they don't have the ability to create something beautiful, because they're totally non-creative, actually. And non-creative people are hostile to beauty. Creative people love beauty. Of course, it's what they strive to create themselves. Just like self-made people are not afraid of going bankrupt because they can build it again. Inherited money people who've created nothing, they're living off the creation of others, are terrified of losing anything because they know they can't replace it. So our leadership class...
That's a fucking great point.
Our leadership class is basically, we're at the inherited money stage of empire, where we're all living on the labor of people who are long dead, and we know we can't recreate it. We could not create our power grid right now. And so at some point, someone is going to need to move from the world of the theoretical, AI, EVs, whatever, all these stupid ideas, their stupid justifications, climate change, whatever they are, going to need to move to like the field of like physical engineering. How do we create enough electricity? How do these competing imperatives of like stopping climate change, we can control the weather because we're God. How does that mesh with the idea that none of us are ever going to have to work again because computers will make the decisions for us, AI? Well, they're going to need like practical answers. And this class of people who run our country are totally incapable of coming up with those answers because they have no skills. And that's why they're destroying it. I mean, it's so obvious what's happening. And because history is the same story. Anyway.